Welcome to part 5. We now have 3 examples to look at of conversations you may have with students and how to approach them based on what we have learned so far. Hi Ben, thanks for your question. My name's Siobhan. I'm a university student in Manchester. Today I've been studying and played a bit of football in the sun. How's your day been? Hey Siobhan, alright thanks. Just been at school today. Haven't managed to get outside much. Do you have a favourite school subject? I like English and art. I quite like maths, but I'm not very good at it. We have a maths test tomorrow, which I'm dreading. It's good that you like maths. Me too. Okay, let's look at your question, and hopefully I can help you feel more prepared for tomorrow. What do you think about how Siobhan built rapport? Would you have done anything differently? In this example, the tutor introduced themselves and a small amount of non-personal information. Commenting on general point of interest like sport or the weather may be a good basis for small talk. This tutor uses emojis and a light-hearted, relevant meme during this introductory section, which adds humour and personality. Let's take a look at another example. Hi Marie, good to speak to you again. It's really warm here, so I'm pretty much melting. How are you? Not good. Things at home are really bad. My parents are arguing, and I think my sister has run away, so I don't really want to do maths homework right now, to be honest. I'm so sorry to hear that things at home are bad. If you are feeling stressed by things at home, I recommend looking at the Childline website. There are lots of tips for dealing with difficult situations, and you can even chat for free with an online or phone counsellor if you want to. I'm going to notify the teacher at your school who looks after students' welfare so that they can look out for you and are aware of the situation with your sister. They might be a good person to talk to. Anyway, let's get this maths problem sorted. Thank you. Why do you think Marie has talked about her home life with Mo? Do you think Mo took the correct course of action? This student has taken the opportunity of being in a safe space with an adult to express a difficulty they are facing. This is a way of reaching out for help. Mo is not best placed to help Marie with her problem. He does not comment on the situation, simply mirroring Marie's language of things are really bad. He signposts a Childline where Marie can get support on her own and informs Marie of his duty to flag and notify the school. This student has responded well, however some students may be defensive or confused. This is understandable. Explain that Tutorfair work in partnership with school and it is the organisation's responsibility to pass on any concerns and their job is to help. Soft flagging is the correct course of action in this case, as it is not a disclosure of abuse or neglect. A soft flag will suffice. Now let's look at dealing with a disclosure. Hi Louis, how are you today? Personally, I'm looking forward to the weekend starting tomorrow. Yeah, me too. How are you finding maths at the moment? I haven't really been going to lessons much. I don't get on with the people in my class. There are some really nasty people in there. I'm sorry to hear that. What's your maths question for me today? Hopefully I can help. One of the guys followed me home after school once and keeps threatening that he doesn't want to see me in school again. It makes me scared to go in. I don't know what he's going to do to me. Thank you for telling me. This sounds like something to talk to your teacher about. They wouldn't want you to feel scared of going to school. At the end of our conversation, I will notify the teacher at your school responsible for your welfare. What will happen then? I don't know exactly, but it is their job to help, so they will get in touch with you to talk about it. In the meantime, I recommend talking to someone you trust, or if you would rather, a counsellor via Childline. Okay, thanks. Why did Aisha decide to hard flag rather than soft flag this conversation? Why did Aisha not ask for further information about Louis' situation? Although Aisha tried to focus the conversation on maths, Louis was determined to share with her about his situation at school. It is a positive step that he is opening up to an adult about this subject. It sounds like Louis may be experiencing bullying from his classmate. However, Aisha does not comment on this. She deems the situation to be serious enough to perhaps be a disclosure of abuse by fellow classmates. Asking further questions may jeopardise the school's investigation, or in other circumstances, police investigations. It is not Aisha's role to investigate this herself. She correctly informs Louis that she will notify the school and thanks him for opening up to her. She was correct to hard flag, as Louis may be in imminent danger. Thank you for completing the 5th part of safeguarding training for Tutorfair online volunteers. You'll now need to complete a quiz to check what you've learned in the session so far.